So good evening. It is Monday, the 14th of August, and tonight's ride is called Don't Miss a Beat. It is blocks of 5 minutes, and we're going to work through different energy zones. So your flat road is not so much recovery, but you're going to ride it as an active flat. So in the higher energy zone of climbing, don't push it beyond that you need more than about a minute just to get your heart rate back down before you can find an active flat. So let me get ready. Hang on 1 second. I'm just going to start again because my speaker's not working and the music is not coming through where it should be. So let's try again. Nope. Sorry. Just hang on. These things always happen. It's a dodgy lead. There we go. So nice and easy, you got a 5-minute flat in the saddle to get going. 60-65% max heart rate, just find yourself a comfortable flat road cadence. Now the thing is, the music I've chosen, beats per minute, sits between climbing cadence and flat road. So, in theory, you can find your own beat, whether it's with a flat road cadence or a climbing cadence. Riding to the offbeat or on the beat.
Knowing who am I is the only revolutionary.
So make sure you've got enough resistance just to catch.
The first and
so
the
you
last.
can feel that you're working against something.
The first and the last.
Even in the warm-up. Relax the shoulders, soft at the elbows. Now just for reference, I'm riding at 94 RPM. So 80 RPM is your lowest RPM for a flat road.
Is the only revolutionary step.
So we've got 2.5 minutes. A little bit more resistance, just a little bit more. Keep the same pace. Now we've got 3 flats. We've also got 3 climbs, easy, and 2 harder. So after this warm-up, staying on the flat, but I'm going to introduce some runs just to elevate your heart rate. So we're going up between 70 and 75% max heart rate. Then we've got an easy climb. Black on the flat, but active. 75% max heart rate climb, then 80% max heart rate climb. So that's when really you're beginning to change your energy zones. Now, I got stung by a hornet yesterday 3 times in my arm, and it's making me feel a bit odd. So I might not run on the flat, but I will instruct you to do so. So when you do, come out the saddle and position 2, 2.5, and then back down. I'll see how I go. seconds left at this effort level. I'm going to go 1 minute flat, 30 seconds run, repeat. Keeping it flat road, but upping our effort from warm up to active. So 20 seconds. I'm going to ask you to add a little bit of resistance in. Come up into a run on the flat, hand position 2, 2.5. I'm going to stay in the saddle, okay? We ready? 3, 2, 1. Resistance, run. 30 seconds. When you sit down, maintain the resistance that you've put in. In 3, 2, 1, back in the saddle. So 1 minute holding as we start to increase our effort between 70 and 75% max heart rate. Seconds, you're going to run again. Breathing will start to change as your intensity increases. In 3, 2, 1. Resistance, run. Hand position 2, 2.5. Ready to sit? Back to the saddle. Hold your effort. If you've put too much resistance in, your cadence is dropping, your heart rate is shooting. Drop a bit of that resistance out. Ready to run again in 15 seconds. Nearly 3 minutes down in this 1 5-minute block. Active flat. A little resistance in, up you come. Hand position 2, 2.5. 30-second run. Bring it back to the saddle. We've got 90 seconds, flat road, active, with the effort you're holding. Then we're going to start a climb. So when we start climbing, we're going to use a run on a hill increase our effort from 70 to 75% max heart rate. So in 30 seconds, we're going to start adding in resistance and letting our cadence drop. Keeping it in the saddle for 60 seconds, seated climb. As we start to translate this ride from a flat to a climb. So as the tone of the music changes, we start to add in resistance. Keep it in the saddle, build in a seated climb, small amounts of resistance at a time. Ready to bring this out the saddle, hand position 2, 2.5. So we're running, not a standing climb yet. 3, 2, 1, up we come. Back to the saddle. So this is a moderate climb. If it's not feeling like a moderate climb, you need to tone it down just a little bit. 75 to 80% max heart rate. Ready to run again. 3, 2, 1. Back to the saddle. So this time we're going to come up into a run on a hill for 30 seconds. Then transfer to hand position 3, change your posture, dig in for a 30-second climb before we go back to the flat. Bit of resistance in, up we come. Transfer one hand at a time to hand position 3. Take your bottom back towards the seat. Soft at the elbows. Now the flat that's coming up, we want to keep some active element to it. So use 1 minute just to redress some balance. We'll use the runs as a posture break rather than to increase our heart rate. Back to the saddle. Take it back to a flat. So up your cadence. Ready to make this just a little more active if you've taken your effort down. A little bit more resistance in, maintain cadence, and just find yourself a comfortable flat road that is going somewhere rather than recovering from. I'm not going to ride the runs on a flat. It's a little bit too difficult with my arm, not slow enough. So you're going to do a run. It's postural recovery, just a change rather than an increase in intensity. A little bit of resistance in, come out the saddle now. Hand position 2, 2.5. Back to the saddle. So when we finish this flat, we've got 2 blocks of 5 minutes climbing. Second block, more intense than the first. Seconds, ready to run again. Little spike in intensity, but not too much. 3, 2, 1. Little bit of resistance. Up you come, hand position 2, 2.5. saddle. Stay relaxed. And start to climb in less than a minute. Seconds. I'm going to increase resistance. 3, 2, 1. Resistance. Cadence changes as you start to add in more gear. So running on a hill in 15 seconds. You ready? Resistance and up. Hand position 2, 2.5. Back to the saddle. Lock yourself into your own rhythm. Offbeat, on beat. Ready to run again. In 3, 2, 1. Up we come. Back to the saddle. Now your next run on a hill is going to be 1 minute. And when we sit back down, we're moving into the different climbing energy zone. 80% plus. Threshold area. Steady. Not anaerobic, not burning thighs, just on the cusp. So this next increase in resistance stays if you can when we get back in the saddle. You ready? In 3, 2, 1. Back to the saddle. That effort has now increased. Heart rate should be beginning to go up. Going to take this into a standing climb in 5 seconds for 1 minute. You ready? Increase. Hand position 3, up we come. Back to the saddle. Just over 3 minutes climbing left before we hit the flat again. When we stand again, we're increasing the length of the standing climb to 2 minutes. But hold it steady, don't go beyond. Ready to stand. 3, in 2, in 1. 2 minutes. Seconds. steady. So quickly use when we sit back down the smallest amount of your 5 minutes of flat to recover enough to be able to ride actively. Back down. So reduce resistance. Try and claw back some of your recovery in a minute. Okay, make it active if you haven't already, and in 15 seconds you can bring it up into a run on a flat. If you want to stay in the saddle riding actively, that's fine. If you want to take the posture break, stretch your legs, change position, go with a bit of resistance in 3, 2, 1. Hand position 2, 2.5. Running on a flat. Back to the saddle. run one more time. Little resistance in. Come out the saddle, hand position 2, 2.5. Flat row cadence. Then we're straight back down to adding in resistance and going for our climb. Back to the saddle. Now let's start increasing resistance, dropping your cadence. Seated climb, 1 minute. So 5 minutes at 75 to 80% max heart rate. With an active flat, you're either on or not far off 75%. So it won't take much to bring you into the zone. So this time, 1 minute seated climb, 1 minute run on a hill. So get ready to go. Resistance, out the saddle. Back to the saddle. Getting ready to run again. 10 seconds. Resistance, come out the saddle. Back to the saddle. So in 60 seconds, I'm going to up that effort for the final 5 minutes. So now we replace our runs on a hill with standing climbs. Hold as much as your effort in the saddle as you can. Resistance, hand position 3. Back to the saddle. Now dig in to hold that resistance. Getting ready to stand again. Increase resistance. Bring it out the saddle and position 3. Three, 2, 1. Seated climb. Final seated climb. Final standing climb. So this one, you can give it all you've got. 10 seconds. Resistance, bring it up. Keep it going. And bring it down and release. So we're just going to do 3 easy minutes so you can get your breath back. Always try at the very least to just do this part of the cool down, even if you can't stay for the stretch. Now hopefully you manage to stay active on the flats, recover just enough by changing the resistance to build in a climb, then build again back to the flat. So just 1 more minute of a nice easy flat, just to calm everything down. Start beginning to release your resistance and bring the bike to a stop, ready for a nice stretch. So find some balance, center yourself in the saddle, roll the shoulders. 1 more time, and then the other way. Relax down. Okay, nice deep breath in. Pushing up towards the ceiling as you exhale. Continue to breathe out as you push out to the sides. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale. All the way down. 1 more time, breathe in. Stay with your hands pushing upwards. Exhale, and as you find your own breath, just pull down to one side. And the other way. Drop back down to the center. Hands together, push away. Drop the head down. Hands around the back, shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And relax. One arm across the other. Look over the shoulder you're stretching. And the other way. And drop it down. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed if you've joined live. Hope you enjoyed if you've done this on catch up. So I shall see you on Thursday, 19th? No, 18th, that's right. Or maybe even 17th. 17th, I think. So I'll see you on Thursday at 6 o'clock. And thank you very much.